The idea of insistence on a particular outcome may seem to be a focus on something that is the best thing you can possibly imagine, but in fact, it's actually a limitation. We have used, to illustrate this point quite often, the idea of visualization. Nothing wrong with visualization at all. Absolutely, it's a tool and a technique that you can use to imagine, to envision an ideal reality that you would absolutely love to experience, that you're excited about experiencing. Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing contrary to your true vibration. But here's the rub, here's the difference, as you say. When you imagine, when you picture, when you visualize that so-called ideal outcome, that ideal reality, and you see yourself in that picture, in that visualization, you get excited about what you're seeing, don't you? Hello? Yes. All right. That's why you're visualizing it. You're pumping up your vibration. You're pumping up your excitement. You're getting excited about the idea, the possibility that this could actually manifest. And oh boy, wouldn't that be wonderful? Wouldn't that be just delicious? Wouldn't that be the best possible thing that could happen in my life? Well, maybe not. The idea is that maybe something even better than you were capable of imagining could happen. So if you insist on the picture that your physical mind created, how do you know you're not limiting yourself from something even better? Your higher mind may know of something even grander than your physical mind is capable of imagining, because your physical mind is not designed to know how something actually needs to happen. Your physical mind is only designed to know what's happening, to experience what's going on right now, what manifests right now. Only your higher mind knows what the true path is for you and tells you this, informs the physical mind through excitement so that the physical mind can know it too. But the physical mind doesn't have the capacity, it's not designed to know how exactly something really needs to unfold. But the higher mind knows this. So when you amp yourself up, when you get yourself really excited by having that particular visualization that your physical mind was capable of conjuring, and you feel at the peak of excitement, drop the picture utterly. Zero insistence, zero assumption that it has to look like that, has to happen that way, you have to get there that way, or that anything specific about it really needs to come to fruition. Drop it utterly, but keep the vibration, the state of being of excitement. Then you are the driving engine itself, that you have now made room for the manifestation that the higher mind can bring to you that is actually representative of that state of excitement, which may be far grander than your physical mind was capable of visualizing. So when you understand that insistence on a particular outcome is actually a limitation, you will drop it, as you say, like a hot potato. Or perhaps some of you will drop it like a hot potato. And the next.
The thing itself that excites you may not need to come to fruition. It may only excite you to get you to take action in order to create the state of being in which that thing actually needs to manifest.
So again, yes, the idea is that when you drop the insistence, when you drop the assumption in that context, you will start to realize that sometimes things will excite you, but not for the reason you think. If you are holding on to certain beliefs that may make you resistant to moving in a certain direction, a direction you may really need to go in, something may crop up synchronistically in your life that will get you to move in that direction because it looks so exciting you just can't resist it. But never assume that the thing that excites you and gets you to move is the thing that actually has to manifest, because its job may only be to get you off your butt. And that may be it. And once you are moving, and once you are acting on your excitement, and once you're in that state of being, then the thing that really needs to be acted on and may really need to manifest can crop up as an opportunity and a circumstance before you. But never assume that what crops up actually has to be it. It may only be the thing that ignited you to start moving so you would have the momentum to take advantage of what really needs to manifest in your life.
Okay, well, acting on this three-part formula with integrity aligns you with the complete toolkit of excitement that...
When we say it's complete, We mean it's complete. If you need a refresher course on what that word means, please consult your local dictionary. Complete means it leaves nothing relevant out. That's the final piece of the toolkit. But first and foremost, and again, please remember, the toolkit is automatic, self-guiding, self-perpetuating. It works flawlessly all the time. And it becomes, when you activate this 3-part formula of acting on your highest excitement every moment that you can to the best that you are able, with zero insistence on the outcome or how you get there, the methodology or anything like that, then you activate the kit to work for you in a positive way, and the kit becomes the driving engine. That's the first tool that moves you through life, accelerates you. It becomes the organizing principle in your life. Again, as we mentioned, through synchronicity, showing you exactly what needs to be done in what order and when. And whatever doesn't get done by the end of the day when you are excited about being tired and going to sleep, which is also an excitement, then it didn't need to be done that day. Because again, it's the organizing principle and it knows exactly how to fill your day perfectly. And again, please remember that when we talk about acting on your excitement, we don't mean, as we have said very often, that you have to be jumping up and down with your hair on fire. Excitement can be a sense of balanced peace. It can be a very relaxed meditative state expressing your excitement. You don't have to be running around the room, bouncing off the walls to say, I'm excited. Look at me, I'm excited. And so, not only is it the driving engine and the organizing principle, but it is also the path of least resistance. It is also that which connects you to all other expressions of excitement. Even if on the surface they look unconnected, it's the excitement that tells you that they are. It is also what gives you support in life, in all the ways you need it, in all the forms it needs to come. Whatever form of abundance that may be, will be the form that needs to be there. So again, drop the insistence on what form in which abundance may need to come. Because again, you don't know what form actually may serve you best. If it's money, which we understand you have on your planet, then that's the form it'll come in. But if that's not the path of least resistance, another form of abundance may need to crop up, such as simply being gifted something. That's a form of abundance. But you must trust the synchronicity and the way your life unfolds in order to be open to all forms of abundance and not be insistent that it must come in a certain form, which again, paradoxically, closes the doors to which all other forms of abundance may actually reach you through. It also contains the reflective mirror, this kit, that reveals to you, as you're acting on your excitement, as you're moving forward, it reveals to you, in no uncertain terms, by bringing them up to your attention, anything that may be in your subconscious or unconscious mind that is out of alignment with your true vibration. Any negative fear-based beliefs that are out of alignment, it will bring them to your attention. So when you're acting on your excitement and suddenly one of these fear-based beliefs comes up, don't label that as something having gone wrong. That's exactly what needs to happen. Because you need to be aware of these things. You need to identify these negative beliefs consciously in order to see that they don't belong to you, in order to see that they make no sense, in order to see that that's not what you prefer, in order to consciously realize that's not what you prefer to choose. And once you let that go, then you will add its energy to your excitement and you will continue to expand from there. And once again, this being a complete kit, it leaves absolutely nothing relevant out of your life. That's what we mean by complete. It will contain everything you need in perfect place, in perfect timing. You will find yourself synchronistically where you need to be, when you need to be there, with whom you need to be, doing what you need to be doing. All these things are automatic, and if you're willing to go with the flow, you will start experiencing this synchronicity in that way more and more and more and more. Life will become more ecstatic. It will become more effortless. It will become more joyful. It will become more creative. It will become more loving. It will become more aware of who and what you are. Know thyself. This all boils down to that. Know thyself. The ultimate formula. Be aware of your definitions. Be aware of what you're choosing. Be aware of what story you're telling yourself and living out. And choose the ones that you prefer instead. Again, this may not necessarily contain every single detail, but for now it is sufficient. And if you are willing to follow these guidelines and allow yourself to learn very effectively and make them your own, these principles and sub-principles, and remind yourself, if you find yourself slipping a little bit, go back to the sheet, remind yourself of the details here, of the precise definitions here, and then just move forward. Does this sound like fun? Yes. All right.